So you set a step target for yourself and now you're questioning, how the hell am I going to reach this? How am I able to hit 10,000 or 12,000 steps every day without taking a huge block of time off from my schedule? Let me tell you, I am the master of this. Because when I was prepping for my first bikini fitness competition, I had to do 15,000 steps every single day. And that was a non-negotiable. That was literally, I could not go to sleep if I didn't hit my step goal. And there were times where I had to go for walks before I went to bed. But there were also times where I was smarter with my choices and I realized, oh my God, today was actually really easy to hit my steps. I wonder why that might be. So I'm going to teach you all the secrets that I learned that helped me to reach that step target every single day. Park your car the furthest you can when you're going somewhere. Like, have that as your new standard, to always park your car the furthest away that you can possibly do. And I know it sounds silly, and sometimes that means that you might have to leave your house 5 or 10 minutes earlier, but trust me, it is so worth it. When I used to train in a different gym back when I was prepping, I was training in this big mall. So the gym was literally on this side of the mall and I parked on the complete other side with intention, because what I realized is when I did that, I was able to hit another 2,000 steps during my day, literally just walking from my car to the gym, which takes me to my second tip. And this is a game changer. Whenever you're training, walk around in between your rest time. And I know this feels sometimes a bit awkward. Sometimes the gym might be super, super busy and you're like, I don't want to look like an idiot. But trust me, if you're standing up in your rest time, if you literally just walking on the spot, you don't have to walk around the whole gym, but like literally just walking on the spot, that can give you a couple hundred extra steps. And I noticed this because I used to train first thing in the morning. And then when I used to drive to the gym, and whenever from the point that I started my session to the point where I finished my session, I had another 2,000 steps in the bank from just walking in between my sets. Third thing that you want to do that I've realized a lot of people actually don't, at least here in Australia, is to walk up the stairs instead of taking the escalator. Now, this is not always available to you, but when it is surprising how many people that literally rather just want to stand and wait for them to get back into next level instead of just using their legs. And this is also a really good way to increase your fitness, like your overall, just getting your heart rate up and improving your cardio. Walking the stairs instead of just standing and waiting, like, it is a game changer. But this is really good if you work in an office where, let's say, for example, you have the office on the 3rd level, and it might sound like a big challenge to start with, but when you get used to walking those stairs, after like 2-3 weeks, you're gonna be used to it and you're not gonna even struggle anymore. Like, you're not gonna even to feel as puffed as you did when you got started. Number 4 is to do all the tasks that you can do walking. Like, it sounds so simple, but a lot of the times we don't actually realize that so many things that we do when we're sitting down on a laptop or like when we're on phone meetings, whatever, you can actually do them walking. And I've seen this so many times, like in masterminds, when I've done like business coaching, I've had people, while like listening to the video call, the Zoom call, people been walking on the treadmill. And this might feel a little bit outside your comfort zone if you're not around people who actually take their health really seriously. But if you can walk when you're on a phone meeting or when you're planning out a task or when you're writing emails, like, how many more steps couldn't you do right now? The last thing is to go window shopping. Like, you don't have to go and actually purchase things if your wallet doesn't allow it. You can literally just like take a Saturday, stroll around the shopping mall and just go and look at things. And like, it's such a nice and like relaxing way to get your steps in, or even catch up with friends, like go together and just like look through all the stores. And it sounds so freaking silly, but it's actually such an enjoyable way to get steps in, besides the obvious ways of like going for walks and like going on a treadmill or whatever it might be. Like, going shopping is probably like the biggest distraction that you can do right now in order to move your body more and in order to get the steps in without thinking about it. But if you're still sitting here at the end of this video and you're like, but Clara, I work 9 to 5. I have so many meetings in person. I literally cannot implement the steps that you said already. Then no worries. Watch the next video where I'm going to take you through how to hit your step target when you're working a 9 to 5.